Hey everybody, Nathan down here at the Gold Cove, just outside of Detroit, Michigan, 25555 Gratiot, Roseville. Come see us, come check it out. We're fun to deal with, we're good guys. Listen, today, that's debatable, but I think we are, and most of our customers do too. Today we're gonna talk about a few things, kind of random. What I wanna talk to today is my opinion on Fort Knox. You know what my opinion's worth, right? Not a ton, but I'm a reasonable, logical guy. Fort Knox, I have no idea why it has not been audited. I think the last time they went down there and audited it was in the 1970s. And I find it hard to believe 55 years and it's not been audited. It probably should be audited every couple of years. I don't know, every year, every 5 years. I think what they're gonna find when they get down there, wait for it, I don't know if you're gonna believe this or not, they're gonna find a lot of gold. They're gonna find a lot of gold there. That's why I don't understand the secrecy. Like, why can't they audit it? When you consider that we are debatably the wealthiest nation on earth, the most prosperous nation on earth, when you look at these other countries, China and Russia, they have a lot of gold, they're buying a lot of gold. I think we must have a lot of gold. The only alternative to that, maybe the only possibility is like we spend all of our money on military and giving other countries money and policing other countries. There could be, there's not much money left over for gold, but I think we're gonna find a lot of gold at Fort Knox. Could be, it might not be our gold, but still when they audit it and they look at it and they confirm, is it here, do we have it? There's gonna be a lot of gold. It could be leased out gold. It could be other nations, European gold is sent and we store it for them, but they're gonna find tons and tons and tons and bricks and rooms and caverns of gold at Fort Knox. You will not find that here at the Gold Cove, but what you will find is a little bit of gold. And so what I wanna get into a little bit today, and that's why I say it's kind of random today, we talk about Fort Knox and we talk about other gold investments. Here at the Gold Cove, our primary business is, we're kind of a coin shop. We deal in bullion, a lot of bullion, so we buy and sell bullion. We also will buy jewelry from the public and from dealers. And so the jewelry, we really don't retail it. I don't want to be in that business. We're not in the, can you clean it for me? Can you box it for me? How does it look? Is this nice? You think they'll like it? We're just not in that business. What we do is if we buy heavy gold, we don't save much gold here. It goes to the refinery. That's how we get recapitalized. But when we get nice heavy pieces like this, the Byzantine, that's a super popular brand. I think these are close, both of these are close to 100 grams. One might be a little under, one's a little over. That means they're probably, $5 grand, $5,500. We sell it generally for, I would say the melt value, so the gold value, plus 10%. Sometimes we'll be 5%, sometimes we'll be 15%. This is a nice little bracelet. A lot of times what we do set aside is chains if my sons don't buy them and put them on their necks, and that happens a lot. But we do, matter of fact, a couple of these might be theirs. But we do put some men's chains aside, and why am I telling you that? A lot of times, I won't say a lot of times, we have customers, I would say some of the wiser ones, they're gold buyers, gold investors and savers. I try not to use gold and silver and investing in the same phrase. I think it's, a risk asset, a risk off asset, savings. This one's really high carat. This is like 24 carat. Most times you'll find something like this made out of Thailand or Vietnam. You generally won't find this circulating in the US. This is not manufactured for the US population. Really not even manufactured for wear, for fashion. It's more just wealth. But what I'm getting back to is I have customers who buy gold and silver, bullion, and every now and again I'll get customers that say, you know what, I think I'm gonna buy some jewelry. And a lot of times they don't know that we have it, but when they do, I'll say, hey, I got some heavy men's gold stuff, and you can buy it near gold. And so that's a great way to save gold bullion almost. It's jewelry, it's multi-purpose. You could wear it, you could give it to one of your sons or grandsons or son-in-laws, stuff like that. But it is just a great form of savings for gold. you know, I have customers, they might have 100 ounces of gold, 50 ounces of gold, 200 ounces of gold, and they might be all set with that, but they still want to take their savings and keep moving it around. So they'll get bored and they'll come in, and I have one guy I'm thinking of, he has a handful of these, you know, 5 to 10 heavy necklaces, 10 to 20 heavy bracelets and rings and things, and it's all gold that has gone up over the years. It's a great way to save gold. So sometimes when I'm out there at different stores, which is not very often, I don't do that a lot, I could be enticed to buy these pieces at scrap because there's two purposes. One, it's gold, right? And number two, it can be worn, it's fashion, you can resell it. And so if a guy has this and he's bought a bunch of these and he comes across a guy at work and says, I'm looking for a heavy gold necklace, see, I got this. Well, you know, 125% of melt. When you go to the jewelry stores, they're charging most times double gold. Heavier gold, it might be, you know, 1.5, 1.75 gold, but I regularly see even heavy gold at double gold. And what that means is if gold melts at $50 a gram, you're gonna go to the jewelry store and pay $100 a gram for jewelry because they're not selling you gold, they're selling you jewelry. And so if you come in here, we really don't care that much about jewelry. We're not selling you jewelry, we're selling you gold. I'm not making a promo video for you to come and buy gold jewelry off of us. I'm just giving you another avenue which it's good to save gold by. Sometimes you get these smaller pieces, right? They could be just ladies' necklaces and things. They can charge triple gold, which means if it melts for $50, that's the gold value of 1 gram is $50, they're gonna sell it for $150 a gram. So I'm just planting some seeds, giving you guys some ideas of other ways that you can invest in gold and silver. Sometimes you get bored. Sometimes it's nice to diversify even within the gold. And so we will have customers with sandwich bags or little canvas bags or velvet bags full of gold jewelry. And one day they might sell it. Today they could sell a bag of jewelry for $10,000 that they might have paid, you know, $3,000 for, $4,000 for. That's how much gold has gone up. And it's not as clean, it's not as neat as just selling a roll of gold eagles or buying a roll of gold eagles. You know, there's a little bit of factoring. The dealer is gonna wanna pay probably a little bit under the gold price, whereas eagles, most times you're gonna get close to the gold price. But even still, you're not paying much of a premium. It's multifaceted, multi-purpose. Wear it, throw it in the safe, bury it in a hole. It's good gold. It's attractive gold. Now, at the same time, if somebody offers you a bag of scrap gold, I wouldn't say to buy that. You know, it's tangled up chains and rings and unwearable pieces, some wearable, just miscellaneous mishmash. That's probably not good for you. But if they're single, cool pieces like these are, you know, I could put this on right now and wear it and it would be pretty cool. And if they turn the camera around, you would see that Caleb, who's taping me right now. Caleb, go ahead, turn it around. Let's see what you got. Caleb, he's wearing a pretty cool heavy gold chain. And it's kind of hard not to do when you're in the business. So anyway, guys, check it out. Think about it. Give that some thought. You got to know your formulas, right? You got to know that 14 karat is only 58% gold. So if you're conversing with a dealer, it should be somebody you trust and know. You want to know, is this close to the melt of gold? If it melts for 5,000, can I get it for 5,500 or less? Then it's cool. That's great. Because most people are going to buy a gold chain that melts for 5,000. They're going to pay 9,000 for it. And so you're not trying to buy the jewelry. You're trying to buy the gold, but you get the free multi-purpose of it being jewelry. So guys, if you're in this area, if you're near the Gold Cove, come and see us, sell us some gold jewelry, buy some gold or silver bullion. Check it out. It's fun. It's not intimidating. If you're watching from afar, we appreciate you guys. Let us know your thoughts on Fort Knox, okay? I think commonly people think there's not a lot of gold in Fort Knox, but it just doesn't seem reasonable to me that we would not have hoards and rooms and vaults of fighter jets. No, we do have that actually, but I hope we also have the gold too, right? And so give us what your thoughts are on that. Also tell us if there's some videos, some information, some things that you want us to make, that you want to see or hear about or learn about. Get in the comments. Let's make a little community there. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.